DrDisRespect was once one of the biggest streamers on Twitch with over 4.45 million followers, known for his brash, bombastic alter ego. That was until 2020 when Twitch banned him from the platform, and initially Twitch would not admit to the ban and rumours began to spread like wildfire. In March of the same year, 3 years prior to the ban, DrDisRespect signed a 2-year contract with Twitch for an undisclosed but a life-changing amount of money. The streamer would also made a deal with a production company to create an animated TV series based off his alter ego, DrDisRespect. Now during this time, Twitch was actually putting the hammer down on streamers over complaints of sexual harassment and assault, but DrDisRespect wasn't considered to be on that list. There was over 70 allegations made against streamers, game developers and esports broadcasters during this time. Now little did his followers know at the time, but he would never ever be on the Twitch platform ever again, and accusations and admission of guilt from him would come just 4 years later. Now after his ban initially with Twitch, DrDisRespect began streaming on his YouTube channel by the same name, which currently sits at 4.65 million streamers. DrDisRespect's real name, Herschel Beahm, was famous for his exaggerated persona where he wears a wig, glasses and a moustache, and streams live battle royale games such as Fortnite, Call of Duty and Apex Legends. In his early gaming days, he gained some notoriety with the Halo 2 community when he was in college, when he played with the gamertag Diarrhea Panic for his trash talking in the game chat. In January 2010, he uploaded his first ever video on his YouTube channel, which was a variation of the then very popular Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 game, where he commentated and gave trash talking as well as real life footage of him in the costume as the persona. After gaining some notoriety with that, he would then become a partnered creator with Machinima, which was a very, very famous popular YouTube gaming channel in the early 2010s. Talking about his character, he once stated, "I created a character who plays multiplayer video games, and he's considered the most dominating gaming specimen." In 2011, he became the community manager of Sledgehammer Games. At Sledgehammer, he then expanded his role to include a level design for the 2014 game Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. While working at Sledgehammer, he joined Justin TV, which would later become known as Twitch, and by the end of 2015, he decided to quit Sledgehammer and decided to stream on Twitch full time. And this is where his popularity began to rise. In February 2018, he reached a total of 388,000 concurrent viewers, which was nearing a fellow creator Tyler's record of 410,000. This naturally led to sponsorship deals from Gillette, Asus, Rocat and Game Fuel. And on January 10th, 2019, he was signed by the creative agency by the name of Creative Arts Agency as a client. Now, he was not someone that was free of controversy. In 2019, he live streamed entering a male bathroom at the E3 event, which led to him being banned from E3 and a temporary ban on Twitch for violating Twitch's privacy rules. 2020 and 2021 was also a very busy time for the doc. He announced that he was writing a persona memoir called Violence, Speed, Momentum, which came out on March 21. He also designed the map and a DrDisRespect character for the game Rough Company. In May 2021, DrDisRespect backed a studio by the name of Bright Star Studios in a $2 million investment deal for the company's massively multiplayer online sandbox game by the name of Ember Sword. In December 2021, he announced the launch of a AAA gaming studio named Midnight Society, with the focus being on player v player multiplayer games. So despite his ban in 2020, he was still doing relatively well for himself. Although his followers were still confused as to why he was banned, his loyal followers stood by his side nonetheless. But unfortunately for him and his fanbase, that would soon change. Everything changed when a former employee for Twitch by the name of Cody Connors tweeted on X revealing the true reason why DrDisRespect was banned. He stated the following: "He got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read it in plain text. Case closed, gang." This was referring to messages that he allegedly sent to a 17-year-old girl back in 2017. Initially, fans had a mixed reaction to this, and many felt that Cody didn't actually have any evidence to prove this to be true. People questioned why Twitch didn't involve the police if this was true, and why in 2021 they settled with DrDisRespect in court over the banning, which resulted in both parties admitting no wrongdoing. Now, another former employee did come forward and contributed to a story to The Verge, claiming what the tweet had said was fairly accurate. On 24th of June 2024, DrDisRespect ended his live stream claiming to be burnt out. Midnight Society, the gaming studio that he co-founded, released a statement noting that after speaking with the parties involved, it would be terminating its relationship with DrDisRespect effective immediately. And you can actually see in the live stream when he actually finds out he's been let go. And with that, pretty much all the sponsorship deals he had would be let go. Now, in the break of these allegations, DrDisRespect initially denied the allegations and referred back to the out-of-court settlement. He stated on Twitter, "Listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid." However, as the story began to get more momentum, the following day on June 25th, DrDisRespect tweeted a lengthy response to all the controversy surrounding the allegations and had a shocking admission of guilt. He stated, "Were there Twitch whisper messages with me and an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned into the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and the case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me and no criminal charges have been brought against me." Now, to me, that's kind of a ridiculous statement. He's basically admitting that he got caught before he did anything illegal. The fact that he was willing to admit that he was talking to a minor obviously indicates that he's trying to get ahead of it, because there must be some sort of evidence against him that he's afraid could possibly get out. And I should mention as well, this guy is married and has a young daughter, so it's beyond disgusting behaviour either way. He also stated in the same tweet that he is not a predator or paedophile. Whatever the inappropriate messages are, that's kind of the definition of a predator in my mind. And since hearing the news, YouTube have demonetized his channel, so he has no income from that now either. In researching this video, I actually found an apparent leaked email from a former Twitch employee claiming that Twitch were out to get DrDisRespect because of the bathroom fiasco in E3 and wanted him gone. So this person is claiming that Doc did nothing wrong, and this is apparently why Twitch settled in court in 2021. The problem for me with this email is, like, there's no way to prove whether this email is actually real or not. It could be designed purely from the DrDisRespect side just to cast doubt on his guilt. There's also like the tweet itself where he literally explicitly stated that he was inappropriately talking to a minor. And another kind of theory that was doing the rounds on TikTok is that the Twitch members of staff pretended to be minor and enticed Doctor to be in a conversation with them to kind of catch him in the act. And the thing about that is, like, say, even if we say that's true, at the end of the day, like, this dude thought he was talking to a minor in his mind, and he still went ahead with the conversation. So whether or not he was set up, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because he still thought he was talking to a minor. It doesn't excuse the shitty behavior on his part. Now, of course, there was many YouTubers and Twitch streamers that were disgusted by DrDisRespect's behavior, many tweeting their utter utmost disgust. For example, KSI tweeted, "This makes me so sad, man. One of my inspirations talking to a minor inappropriately, KMT." Another streamer by the name of Valkyrie in a brief response simply tweeted out, "Dr. Disgusting." Pretty clever. Another Twitch star by the name of Pokemon simply wrote, "Yuck." And Assam Pike, another prominent streamer on Twitch, had this to say.
"Bro, he got banned off the platform. There's actual journalists who have written articles on it now, which means that there's more primary sources. And beyond that, he admitted personally to texting minors inappropriately. His own company let him go. Twitch let him go. Discord unpartnered him at the time. You're out of your mind, dude, if you think that this is not like genuinely up." And Charlie is completely correct with this take. He said, "Holy shit, that's actually shocking. Confirming messaging a minor inappropriately, but saying there wasn't any real intent is almost verbatim what people used to say to Chris Hansen."
So it'll be interesting to see what DrDisRespect does when he comes back. He currently actually cut his last stream short and said he was going to take a break. One thing he did state in his tweet that he wasn't going fucking anywhere. So be curious to see kind of how it works out for him, because he's no way to make money at the minute. To me, the real victim here is his wife and his kid, and I hope they can pull through this horrible time. As for DrDisRespect, if it's true, and he's also admitted to, then he's pretty much a piece of shit. He had everything. He had a job of his dreams, he had the sponsorship, he had the money, he had a wife, he had a kid, he had a nice house, you know, he was wealthy, and he just threw it all away. And it's almost beyond the cliche at this point, where people who have wealth and power try to use it to manipulate others. It's always the most despicable acts that they end up doing, and things like this involving kids is never, ever forgivable in my eyes. But he has potentially ruined his career forever. So what do you guys think? Does he deserve to be banned for life? Do any of you guys still watch him despite the fact that you've learned all these things about him? Do you think Twitch was out to get him? Let me know in the comments down below. Although there hasn't been any criminal charges, he hasn't been arrested for it and found guilty. Whatever the vague, inappropriate conversation was, we'll never know. Twitch will not share that because they want to protect the identity of the person that had received the messages. Like I said, disgusting, deplorable behaviour that we should not tolerate, and he deserves to lose his money, he deserves to lose his sponsorships, and he deserves to lose his business if all these things are true. And it seems like they are. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe as always. And next week I'll try to do a video that's less grim maybe. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.